The opening of the transfer window is getting closer and closer. In the lead up to the window, we are starting to get an idea on what sort of players the Hoops could sign. In today's video, we'll discuss all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours. That includes a club set to sign Diamonds after Rodgers sit-down talks. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Adam Idah's recent activity on social media has sparked speculation about his future with Celtic, following a successful loan spell at the Scottish club. The young Irish striker, who joined Celtic on a 6-month loan in January, played a pivotal role in the team's success, contributing significantly to their league and cup double. Brendan Rodgers even labelled him a catalyst for the team's achievements this season. The speculation intensified after Idah posted what appeared to be a farewell message on Instagram on Tuesday night. The post quickly gathered comments from many of his teammates, but one comment in particular caught the attention of fans. James McLean, a fellow countryman, commented, "Sign him up," a sentiment that was notably liked by Idah himself. This interaction has led many to interpret it as a hint that Idah would be open to a permanent move to Celtic. However, the decision ultimately rests with his parent club, Norwich City, who will decide whether to retain the striker or allow him to transfer. Brendan Rodgers has made it no secret of his desire to keep Idah at Celtic Park, openly admitting his wish to bring him back for the upcoming seasons. Just a quick one, boys and girls, to tell you that we have a new drop available on our website. We have the Brendan Rodgers Pope tee, along with the Celtic Ultra t-shirts. Do browse the collection by going down to the link in the description, or going to celticapparel.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Celtic's next goalkeeper will not be Cohen Casteels, after reports on Wednesday evening suggest he's on the brink of a move to Saudi Arabia. The Belgian keeper was named as his national team's number 1 this week, and now looks to have landed a massively lucrative contract at Al Qadish ahead of Euro 2024. It was Stephen McGowan on Mail Sport who reported last week that Celtic were interested in Casteels after the player became a free agent this summer. Apart from that report, there has been no other publication adding or corroborating Celtic's interest. Casteels, who's 32 years old, will likely now have more years behind him in the game than in front of him, and has made sure he maximises his value. For Celtic, they continue their search for a goalkeeper to replace the retired Joe Hart. The club will now have to work very hard between now and pre-season to make sure they get the right candidate. The last time we spent decent money on a goalkeeper, it was with Silas Barkas, and we all know how that turned out. Everton's former chief, Keith Wyness, expects Celtic to scour the transfer market for hidden gems this summer after previous success. Speaking on the new edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, the 66-year-old, who served as a CEO at Goodison Park between 2004 and 2009, revealed that he expects the club to go further and spend more in the transfer market than usual. After securing Champions League qualification, Brendan Rodgers' side have been tipped to push further into the tournament than in previous years, with increased spending allowing them to do so. Having previously secured hidden gems such as Hyeon-gyu and Idah, the Hoops have now been tipped to make similar moves in the upcoming months. This comes after Frank McAvenny told Football Insider that 3 new signings would be needed to compete in the Champions League. Wyness explained that this is the time for Celtic to make their dominance in Scotland count by pulling away from Rangers with new signings to make the difference. He told Football Insider's Inside Track podcast, "They've got cash, the bank balance is pretty healthy, and they could go out if they need to. Brennan's going to sit with the board and decide which positions need strengthening with a view to go further than normal. We may see the purse strings released a little bit more than normal. I think the Celtic fans will see a bit more activity than used to. This is a key season to push on and create that big gap between them and Rangers. They've proven before some of the Asian talent, the Japanese players, they have been fantastic. They found diamonds before, so hopefully they can do it again." And Postecoglou is making a return to Scottish soil just a year after departing Celtic for Tottenham Hotspur. The Australian manager is set to bring his Spurs team to Edinburgh for a pre-season friendly against Hearts. Speculation about Tottenham facing a Scottish club during their summer preparations have been circulating, but now an official announcement has been made. The friendly match is scheduled for 7 p.m. on July 17th, marking a significant occasion as it coincides with Hearts' 150th anniversary celebrations. The match will see Postecoglou back in the dugout at Tynecastle, a stadium where he enjoyed considerable success during his tenure at Celtic. Throughout his 2-year stint with the Hoops, Postecoglou's team clashed with Hearts 10 times, securing victories in 9 of those encounters. Details regarding tickets and broadcast options for this glamour friendly will be made available as the match day approaches. I'm sure it won't just be Hearts and Spurs fans who'll be keen to attend the match. South Korean Celtic striker Hyeon-gyu, who signed a 5-year deal with Celtic in January 2023, faces an uncertain future at the club. Signed under former manager Postecoglou, O's situation has changed significantly since Rodgers took over the reins. In the recent Scottish Cup final, O did not even make the squad, a clear indication of his current standing within the team. This omission has raised questions about his role and prospects for next season. Under Postecoglou, O did get game time, but Rodgers brought in Idah on loan in January, which effectively put O on the sidelines. He made 26 appearances in all, scoring 5 goals, playing a total of 722 minutes for the Scottish champions. Sun Sport suggests that O is attracting interest from various European leagues. Many believe there is a player in O, but he has not been able to find any sort of consistency or real form in Glasgow. Those who claim he needs just a run of games maybe want to look at Idah, who was in and out of the team, being used as a sub but always managed to be a game changer. The Hoops hierarchy is expected to consider offers for O and several other fringe players this summer. The club's strategy is geared towards reshaping the squad to better align with Rodgers' vision. Rodgers came in last summer and inherited Ange Postecoglou's treble-winning team. He quickly lost 2 of the big players from that team, Starfelt and Jota. The players who were brought in fell below the standard that the Irishman wanted. Brennan managed to pull a rabbit out of a hat and rally the team towards the end of the season to win the double. We expect a better quality of players brought in this summer with players like O leaving. Celtic fans, what do you make of what we discussed in today's video, and in particular our transfer strategy going into the summer transfer window? I'm keen to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. That does bring us to the end of today's video, guys. As always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Remember, we have released our brand new Celtic t-shirts. You can find them at celtsapparel.com or just check the link down below in the description. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.